We're defining our collections by relationships because that's how we illuminate interconnectedness. Shared curation is how we build collections together. Experts from campus and the community can use our space to share knowledge and also to have impact on what we grow in our collections and the stories that we tell.
Here at Beal, we've got a Four Sisters garden, which includes sunflowers in with the corn, beans, and squash, and they kind of grow together on the same mound. Companion planting uses all of these different plants all together. It lessens your own maintenance, and it's better for the soil. Having a Four Sisters garden on campus brings visibility to Indigenous people as a whole.
Plants hold personal stories for us, and it's how we make connections. So I like to think about plants as like these living memory keepers. It's important for us to have this diverse collection so that people can find those connections. When they look in their garden, perhaps they can see a piece of their home because they know that plant exists.
We wanted to talk about Black folks and the earth. Conjure is actually a spiritual practice that includes Christianity, as well as some of the remnants that were brought over through the transatlantic slave trade, as well as the importance of the botanical knowledge, which are very important to religions indigenous to the African continent.
So we've always honored our support for research by providing plant material, even our data as well. And we are pushing ourselves to move further, looking for other interdisciplinary connections going on, how we're supporting art, sustainability, and social sciences too.
Researching names has been a large part of what I do. I'm a volunteer at the Nokomis Cultural Heritage Center in Nokomis, and a lot of the people there are Anishinaabe and have helped me and guided me throughout this process. It has really showed me that there is massive intersection between Indigenous language use, land use, and Indigenous cultural revitalization.
We're going to start cataloging the plants that are used, the ways they are used, as well as using a lot of that knowledge to bring to the Conjure Garden.
Storytelling is a community event. It doesn't just come from one person. To tell a rich story, it involves many people, many voices.
So here at the Beal Botanical Garden, we really focus on the interconnectedness of people, plants, and place. We're not just a garden full of plants, we're a garden filled with people and relationships and ideas. The public outreach is such a huge component, showing how plants can help us understand our world, help us transform our world.
We have invited folks to come and learn about Octavia Butler's Parable series. A large part is the creation of a community that centers around a garden. And so as part of that, Angelica came up with the idea of sending folks home with plants.
With the wild strawberries, it's a plant that's edible, so when we're thinking about the Conjure Garden, it's medicinal, it's thinking about food security and all these other topics.
The practicality is the most important thing, particularly giving people the opportunity to grow their own food. People can get their hands dirty, literally, through literature. It's not just about talking about it, it's actually about doing it. How they can bring this botanical knowledge into their own homes and gardens.
Bringing in these different stories is, I think, vital to keeping traditions and beliefs alive. But there's also that aspect where it's live, it's growing, it's ever-changing.
Plants do a really good job of teaching us how to grow, change, and adapt. And the collection is inspired by that too. It's responsive to our environment. Our community and professionals, our expertise can provide that input into what we grow. The legacy of the garden is to be this learning environment. And there's so much innovation happening on campus, research on plants, how plants are good for medicine, for clean energy, providing us with food, a quality of life. So we highlight research happening on campus through the plants, and also just raising awareness as to why this research is so important.